Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. We are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So, yesterday we had another winning day. Third straight winning day, 5-3. Members only won again with a 38-16 run. I think three straight winning days deserves at least 300 likes today. Definitely that like button, help get it out there. But we had a great day. Recapping yesterday, we had a great day. Members only best bet, Twins money line plus 105, easy dub, never a doubt. Didn't have to keep watching that one past the fourth inning. 8 runs in the fourth. You love to see it. Cardinals money line, what a win. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. By the way, we should have won the ninth. I know it was a walk-off grand slam. Awesome, really cool ending. But we should have won because Paul Goldschmidt got hit and he didn't say anything, which is ridiculous. I don't know why he didn't do that. That was one of those ones where you're like, ooh, Vegas might be fixing one today. But is what it is. Over 8.5, Boston, Houston. That was an L. I thought that game would go way over, did not. Mets first 5, minus 0.5. We added that one as a free play on Twitter, and we posted the pinned comment yesterday as a full unit play. That was a dub. Reds money line, what a comeback. The Blue Jays showed why they just showed everyone how to lose a game. It was absolutely unbelievable. Over 8, Arizona, Miami. We got that one in like the fourth inning, so no need to watch that one as well. Then Phillies first 5 money line. We should have just bet the full game and got the win, but it is what it is. And the Rangers first 5 was the most boring game I've ever watched in my entire life. 0-0 until the ninth. Overall for the year, though, we're having a great year. 371 and 313. Members only best bets are 123 and 85. Over a 60% rate in the MLB, which I think is the hardest sport to bet by a mile. We're having an over 60% win rate for members only best bets. You can become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. Website link in the comments below. But we have a full slate of picks for you guys today, but if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. Like I said, we've had 3 straight winning days. I want to get this video to at least 300 likes so we can easily do that because we've been making everybody money. We do have an NFL video out right now, so definitely go check that out. It is live, so definitely check it out after this one. But guys, let's jump into the picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So let's jump into the plays that we have today. I'm going to start with our first play, which is going to be the Orioles first 5, minus 0.5 versus the Astros. First things first, I like Corbin Burnes way more like Arrighetti. Although Arrighetti's been playing a lot better as of late, for the season has been terrible, and I don't really think it's because he's been all that good. I think it's just more so that the competition has just been terrible for him. The Orioles are coming off a series where they could have easily swept, and they ended up only winning 1 out of 3 games. This feels like a bounce back spot, especially with them coming home. And the Astros have not played well against did not play well against the Red Sox whatsoever. They didn't look great. They're dealing with some injuries, and honestly, I just don't love them going to Camden Yards with a pitcher that is, shaky at best. Let's put it that way. The Astros bullpen is way better than the Orioles. Let's just pull that one out of the equation. I don't want that part of it as well. And the Orioles are the lineup at home is way better than on the road, and the Astros lineup at home is better than what they are on the road. So I'm going to take the Orioles lineup at home over the Astros road lineup without question. And again, like the Orioles are at home, they're coming off of a loss where they honestly should have won. I like the Orioles here, first 5, minus 0.5 versus the Astros here today. Next, we're going with the Cubs, first 5, minus 0.5 versus the Tigers. Not really sure he's pitching for the Tigers yet today, but if it's not Skubal, which it isn't, we're going to be fine. The Steele is on the mound, and he is really great for the Cubs, especially in Wrigley. The Cubs bullpen is, I think, a little bit better than Tigers, but the Cubs bullpen is very, very up and down, very streaky. They've had times this year where they are just like the worst bullpen in baseball, and then they've had some where they're the best. I don't even want to pull that in the equation. The Tigers bullpen is very similar in that way. They're a bunch of wild cards in that sense, but for me, the biggest difference here is obviously the lineup. The Cubs lineup is just so much better in every single way than the Tigers. I mean, if you look at every single statistical category, they are better there. And by the way, throughout the year, they've gotten better and better and better. Also, adding Isaac Paredes a few weeks ago was, I think, a gigantic get for the Cubs, and they might actually be back if they can have a series sweep here. Plus, the Cubs are in Wrigley. I think the game's during the day. This feels like a Cubs. I mean, Cubs are going to come out hot. They're going to win this. They're going to win these first 5 innings by at least 1. I think it'll probably be a lot more. Give me the Cubs first 5, minus 0.5 versus the Tigers. Next, we're going to the Rockies money line plus 104, plus 110 depending on your book versus the Nationals. I got plus 104. This is a bounce back spot for the Rockies today. It just is. They lost 6-1 yesterday to my Nationals. Nationals look really good yesterday, but the sharp money is all over the Rockies, and the dumb money and the public is all over the Nationals. And the reason why is because the Nationals are better than the Rockies, in my opinion. But in this specific matchup, they're not going to be. First off, both these bullpens are complete trash. I'm just going to say it. The Rockies have the worst bullpen in the league, but it is a little inflated because they play at Coors Field. I think they're a little bit better than what they show. The Nationals bullpen has gotten worse and worse and worse this entire year. They're not a good bullpen whatsoever. But the biggest difference here is starting pitching, because Cal Quantrill has actually played very well this year. Outside of a couple of disastrous first innings, he has been really, really good in comparison to what he was last year. Well, Patrick Corbin is the same dude. He is so bad. He was so good in 2019 for us, so good. And he has gotten so much shittier as the years have gone on. And he's a head case. And the Nationals are horrible with him on the mound, money line wise. I think they're like 6-21 with him starting in the last 2 years. This year it's like 4-13 or something terrible like that. And listen, the Nationals, I feel like have a slight lineup advantage, because their lineup is actually getting really good. I mean, like, James Wood's great, Alex Call's great, CJ Abrams is going to be awesome. Like, we've got a lot of really good players in the lineup. However, when you look at this Rockies team, the Rockies are what they're going to go against pitching wise is a lot easier than the Nationals have to go against. So given the matchups, I like the Rockies matchup more than I like the Nationals matchup. So I'm going to give the Rockies the edge on the offensive side of things, or the lineup side of things. So give me the Rockies money line plus 104 today versus the Nationals. Next, go the over 7.5 in Philly and Atlanta. The public is all on the under because they've seen it go under so many damn times. And by the way, I don't blame them for thinking the under, but I'm going over because Schwellenbach has had problems versus good teams this year as a mid-4 ERA. And honestly, it could be a lot worse. I expect the ERA is substantially higher. And Sanchez for the Phillies absolutely can be hit. The Phillies bullpen isn't that good whatsoever. They're 4.12 ERA. As a team, which, I mean, isn't very good. Atlanta's bullpen is pretty solid, 3.29 ERA, but they absolutely can be hit. We've seen that in the past. And both these lineups are just due because it's been low-scoring games. We had the under a couple days ago as one of our members-only best bets. We hit that one with ease. We could have done the exact same thing yesterday as well. But this feels like a day where just both lineups are due. The sharp money is all over the over here today. And also, I mean, you look at the lineup for the Phillies. I mean, it's just stacked top to bottom. Almost said the Falcons. The Braves are dealing with some injuries with Austin Riley and, Acuna. But the fact is, they still have good players. They still have good players that absolutely can hit. And again, Sanchez can be hit. The Phillies bullpen can be hit. And I know for a fact Schwellenbach can be hit because he has been hit and hit hard all over the place this year. Both these lineups are due for do an explosion. Plus, I went to get to 8 runs, which is crazy low. Give me the over 7.5 Philly and Atlanta. I would bet this up to 8, maybe even 8.5, but I would bet it at 8 as well. So give me the over 7.5 Philly and Atlanta here today. Now, I might be adding more plays here today if I do. I post on the pin comment below, just like we did for the Mets first 5 yesterday. And also post those on my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below. And also our members will have those texted to you. And also for our membership, if you want to become a member and support the channel, but for yourself, profit even more. Like, I don't know what, if you're not a member now, I don't know what I've got to do. 38-16 the last 54. It's pretty damn good. But as a member, you get all members only best bets every single day. You also have a direct line to me, which is obviously huge. So because people can ask questions and get their questions answered about games or considering Bay that I don't actually have covered. It's got to be at least an hour before game time so I can actually look and give a normal response. And also, you all of our free picks go on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. They're taking advantage of early lines, early odds. You can go to the website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out our videos.